Little did the world know that in 1923, some events would help shape the world. In the Bronx, Yankee Stadium hosted its first game where Babe Ruth hit 3 home runs to defeat the Boston Red Sox. The Hollywood sign is inaugurated in California. Calvin Coolidge becomes the first president to address the nation via the radio. And of course, the birth of one of Fresno Guest Home's leading ladies, Mary Santos. This year, she celebrates her 101st birthday. I was able to sit with Mary and hear so many of her wonderful stories, but there was one story in particular that stood out the most. The story of how she met her husband.
I just bought a new car. I want to take you guys for a ride. So Mike said, sure, we'll go. So we get in his car and we go out in the country. He parks, turns on the radio. We get out and we dance. And so then we came back and we parted and left, went home. And the next day, my grandmother and grandfather, they didn't have a phone, but the neighbor people had a phone. And she came home and she said, Mary, you wanted on the phone. And I thought, who? Oh, it scared me. So I went over and it was my husband, Casey. He said, I want to take you to the movies tonight. You didn't go to dinner then. You just went to the movies or had a hot dog or something. And I thought, I can't go out with you. I'm engaged. Well, you're not married yet. So he talked me into it. I said, well, I guess I'll be all right. I went out with him the whole 2 weeks. I was in Tulare. I went home, canceled my engagement, came back, quit my job, came back to Tulare, lived with my grandparents, and I went with my husband, Casey, a little over a year, and we got married.
With such a beautiful love story, I asked if there was any love that came in a close second place. Her answer?
Oh, Dodgers. That's the only reason I've got TV here. My son-in-law put it in and fixed it all so I could watch the Dodgers. And I always sit in the chairs and watch out there. I never turn it on. But hoping I'll make it when they come on, I'll have my Dodgers.
So maybe the secret to living past 100 is to do what Mary does. Always love with your whole heart. And be a baseball fan.